The garnet gemstone represents love, protection, friendship, and passion. It is thought to foster emotional balance, boost self-confidence, and shield against negative energies. That's a pretty high expectation to meet if that's the reasoning behind selecting the name. That, my friends, is where we are continuing our next journey. I don't know if you've heard, but Universal is only a couple months away from opening its new theme park as of the release of this video. With many looking to check out some nearby cheap accommodations, I decided to showcase some hotels myself. So to get started, Garnet, I choose you. Being only one of two, the Orlando property is situated right off Orange Blossom Trail near the OBT and West Land Street intersection. Only minutes away from the Florida Mall and less than a 20-minute drive from Universal's Epic Universe, this self-proclaimed gem sits comfortably at a mediocre 1.3 star rating. With good reviews stating its atmosphere, pool, and location, as you'll see, I can agree on most. This property of course does not come without its scrutiny. As I continue to sift through some of the reviews, I noticed some common complaints. Most notably, the cleanliness, the bathrooms, and I've also unfortunately seen quite a bit of reviews on mentioning cockroaches. With that said, I felt like this was the right time to get a head start on things, and to see if this budget price hotel deserves to be mentioned as a worthy cost-saving alternative. Let's go find out. Enjoy! Alright, here I am at the Garnet Inn in room 253. Let's go ahead and check this thing out. I think it's called the Garnet Inn. Is that right? Garnet? Garnet. Here we are at the Garnet Inn. This is the grand reveal. Walking right into a dark room. Dark, mysterious room. Dark and eerie. Oh, I gotta tell you, I always love these dark reveals because you never know what's gonna pop out at you. Look at this bathroom. So let's go ahead and speak about the first sense that overcomes you when you walk into these rooms, what you smell. The room actually does not smell too bad. The only problem is these hallways reek of Clorox. They reek of bleach. They reek of chlorine. I don't know if they flooded this hotel with pool water or I don't know what happened, but it is burning my eyes. It's extremely potent. I gotta tell you, man, I don't know if I'd rather choose a room that reeks this bad of chlorine or a hint of cigarettes. I would still lean towards a room like this because at least I know they're trying to keep it clean. It's really bad. I mean, it feels like it feels like I swam in a swimming pool for about 3 hours and that's all I smell on my clothes. So it's you can't have it one way. It's either one extreme or the other. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn on all the lights. We're going to see how bright this room can get with all the lights on. And as I see, I got a lamp over here on top of the nightstand at the far side of the bed. And then we have another one. We have a second nightstand on the near side of the bed. And each of them have a lamp on it. Hopefully all the lights are working. Hopefully all the light bulbs are actually functioning and we don't have no melted plastic. But we'll find out. Let's go ahead and see. First things first, let's go ahead and check by the front of the door. There is a switch on the right hand side and it does turn on this wall lamp. That's awesome, lighting up the front of the room. And let's go ahead back to these lamps by the bedside. Working great. And all we need is this bad boy to light it up. Fantastic. A very well lit room. I always love a well lit room. And it just makes me feel, I don't know, it just makes me feel good. You know, you want to be able to see where you're at. You want to be able to see all the cockroaches and, you know, all the stains before you get settled down in these rooms. So kudos. Good job, guys. And what better way to welcome you, invite you into a hotel than walking into a dark, eerie room with this completely open, having a complete shot of view of a back alleyway to a nearby restaurant. I mean, if you stick around long enough, you might end up seeing a realistic scene of I Know What You Did Last Summer. And to the right, as soon as you enter in, you're going to see a nice full-length mirror with a nice beveled edge. And it features this rustic kind of gold framing around it. Really nice. I mean, it's always really helpful to have a full-length mirror when you exit, just to get a last look at yourself. Very cool. But actually pointing down, you're going to see this little mini microwave. The really very interesting thing about this microwave is not the fact that it's a small microwave. Most of these places have small microwaves. What year was this microwave from? Like, when was it made? What universe did we get this microwave from? Because I have not seen this type of timer on a microwave in, I have to say, it's been decades. But if you want that classic sound, if you want to go back in time, this is the place to do it. Out of all the weird and interesting quirks and features this hotel has already given us, one of the strangest things is not really the microwave or how old the microwave is or the timer, but it's just what it's set on and its placement. It's right at the entrance. You're going to see this microwave that's set on this nightstand or something, this cabinet. It's very awkward. I mean, I guess you can use it. It's being utilized for multiple purposes. I mean, storage for your work desk, also a stand for your microwave. But I mean, I felt like they could have used it in other places. Even if they actually put the microwave here, I think you would have had enough room to really work, but they wanted to really just keep this exclusively as your work desk. They don't want to obstruct any type of space for anything else. Speaking of, look at this mirror that's right above your work desk, your workspace. It is really cool, and the unique thing about this is the framing. If you look around, you can see it has this tile work right at the inner part of the frame, and then it extends out and you see more designs. Really cool design. I actually really enjoy this. Really cool looking mirror. This is your work desk. Talking about the work desk itself, it has this nice dark wood, heavy desk, heavy wood. You can tell it's very sturdy. I think it's pretty old, but it does have some broken outlets. I don't know if they're really functional or operational, but it also has something that we really don't use anymore. What do they call these now? It's been so long. A telephone jack. What is wrong with me? How do I know not know the name of a telephone jack? That's absolutely insane. This is crazy. But carrying on, let's check out this chair. I actually love this chair. It has a nice old vintage look to it. I love the color. It really does kind of match with some of the theming of this room. Let's check the comfort out. Yep, I could chill in this all day. Houston, we have our first problem. I guess it seems like I'm not the first visitor. Old buddy pal here wants to claim his room. Hello, my friend. My Garnet buddy. You want to come sleep with me tonight? Yeah, this room has just taken a dark turn to the worse. Literally within 1 minute, that's the second bug that's crawled past me, so that's not a good sign. Man, things were running so smoothly. It appears we had optimized performance. We were coasting along in this video, and yes, we run into a couple of bugs. A couple of bug issues. Why am I not surprised? Of course I shouldn't be. But hey, let's go ahead and carry on and see what else we find here in this nice, beautiful Garnet Inn. Looking at this, it looks like a multi-purpose dresser, and it appears they grabbed it from someone's house. I don't know, but it looks like it's someone that used to be in someone's bedroom back in the late 90s or early 2000s, because you could tell on top, I think a TV was supposed to be on top of there, and underneath maybe you have your, I don't know if you remember these things, but a VCR could have been placed right here, a DVD player, Blu-ray, and you put all your cords underneath through this hole, and that's where you access it through the back to the TV. But we no longer have that. We have this wall-mounted TV, pretty good size actually, which I do appreciate the wall mounts. Tilting down to the bottom, you could see you have all of these drawers are functioning, which is a plus. No Bible though, not that I see yet. But where's our refrigerator? Could this be? Yes, there it is, Magic Chef. Very small. It's actually a pretty small one to be able to fit in this space. Works pretty well. Pretty clean on the outside. I don't really see much stains, nothing to be worried about. The inside actually looks pretty decent. Up here to the right, actually up here to the left, we do have our coffee machine. We have one clear cup. Is that just one? Really? They only give us one. You have two styrofoam cups for the coffee, I'm assuming. And then you have your little ice holder, the liner, and then you have your coffee. Here are a couple of plugs that are being used in the back. Let me go ahead and just tilt down here. I don't see any other plugs besides this one. You do have just a plate here, plate cover. Wait, what is this? The Garnet Inn has room service? This cannot be. I have to check this out. Let's check this out. What kind of food did they send you up here? And here is our room service menu. Classic Italian cafe and pizzeria. Very nice. So you have your salads. Each of these salads is going to have a starter size and also an entree size, of course. But you do have additional appetizers. You have mozzarella triangles, 7 cheese garlic bread for $13.95, calamari, boneless chicken nuggets. Okay. So you have your sandwiches, meatball subs for $17.95, chicken parmesan sandwich $18.95, Italian beef $19.95. You can get some chicken wings. You got some classic Italian pastas, spaghetti. You can do no wrong with spaghetti. I'm telling you, I love myself some good spaghetti. Classic parmesan, $25.90. Man, things are getting expensive nowadays, aren't they? Oh, and you have your pizzas here. All of them range from about $22 all the way up to $36, even more, $37. $40 deluxe pizza, 16-inch chicken sausage deluxe pizza for $40. My gosh, that better be good. A super veggie pizza, 16-inch for $40.95. Wow. These better be some really good pizzas. Oh, and you also get deep dish pizza too. Wow, this is a pretty massive menu. I wonder where they actually get this from. Like, where is the kitchen for this? This is a huge menu. Anyways, yeah, I just want to say I'm actually pretty surprised to see room service here. I don't know how good it is. At those prices, it actually better be pretty decent because, I mean, I'm not sure if I could even justify spending $40 on a decent pizza, let alone a crappy one. But hey, I guess that's how prices are these days now, right? Well, it looks like the Finlands and the Scandinavians wanted to gift us this beautiful AC unit, the Nordic Breeze, but that was not enough. If you accept this awesome gift, you must accept the metric system set at 22 degrees Celsius. That is a first. I've never seen a metric system AC unit at any of these hotels. So voila, there we go. And also, let's go ahead and check out these are actually really clean. Wow, what? Has this been running? Wow, impressive. I almost busted my butt. And I cannot go through a room tour without mentioning popcorn ceilings. It's kind of funny because as out of style popcorn ceilings are, they are very common in a lot of these rooms. I guess maybe they just don't put the money into updating the ceilings. They have other things that are more of a priority than this, but these are going to be quite common in a lot of these budget hotel rooms. At the bottom of the lamp, you're going to have the switch that actually turns it on and off. You're going to have these plugs, and also you have these legs that makes it appear that the lamp is walking. Let's go ahead and check out this very robust nightstand. Dark wood, heavy wood. You could tell it's very well constructed. And you have some room at the bottom for extra storage. And here is our other nightstand on this side of the bed. We have a couple stains here, and you have something going along the back. Some wear and tear. And here's our lamp, similar to the one that we first looked at. And this nightstand is the exact same one also. Looking up at the picture, it's another abstract kind of looking picture here. Has that like gold frame around it. And looking at this, what do you think this is? Trying to figure out what it is. I still cannot tell. Purplish, squarish, lineish, circle-ish, triangle-ish, squiggly line-ish looking thing. And here is the closet space. You're going to have an iron and an ironing board. You have some room up here at the top. You have a lot of room here. Look at the volume of this space. And you have 3 coat hangers that are attached. So actually not a bad area. It's not huge, but I think it'll do for, you know, a small amount of luggage. And let's go ahead and check out the bathroom. Here we are. The bathroom featuring a nice this bathroom is very similar to some of the bathrooms I've toured before. The shape of it, the positioning of the toilet, I don't know what bathroom, what hotel that was, but it looks extremely familiar. So let's go ahead and walk in and see this massive mirror that takes up the entire wall. Basically, you have your light up top. Here's your very loud bathroom exhaust fan. Let me go ahead and check the... Oh, never mind. Let's go put that in. Yeah, we'll keep that in there. Looking down at our sink, extremely high pressure water. Even more high pressure water. Wow, buddy, there, calm down. Thing here, I feel like is missing is some toiletries. Like there is no soap, no bar soap, no shampoo, nothing sitting on this countertop. So let's go ahead and look behind us and see if we actually do have some toiletries for when you want to take a shower. I mean, gotta have some, right? You got your towel rack, and you do have a couple towels up here, very old used towels, but hey, they're okay. And this is our shower and tub. Very interesting. You got your little like backsplash here on like the bottom portion of it. You got some, I don't know, some mold growing up here in the corner. Not the best looking shower. Not the worst I've seen either. The shower head has a lot of hard water stains on it if you just look all the way around it. And it looks like the only thing we have here is shampoo. That is it. Also, you do have your bath mat. And let's go ahead and do the water test and check that out. Pretty good. Not bad. You can go ahead and change it if you want to. Ew, that felt very slimy. Oh. Last but not least, we're gonna go ahead and check out this king size bed. We're gonna look at the mattress, the sheets, the pillows, the headboard, everything. So let's go ahead and see what we find. Okay, we got these pillows that are aligned in this kind of standing position. Instead of 3, they actually give you 4 pillows, which, you know, I never understood why they did the 3 pillow thing, because if you're gonna have 2 people laying on one bed, why give them 3 pillows? I feel like that's gonna be like a disadvantage for one person that only has to use 1 pillow, but at least each person has 2 pillows to really work with. Go ahead and do these pillow tests. This one actually is not bad, pretty decent, nice and firm, fluffy. And let's check this one out. Wow, this is flat. You might as well just lay your head on a piece of cardboard. It's okay. Not bad though. Yeah, some of these, I think there's really only one good pillow out of all of these. It was the first one. The rest of these are pretty flat. I mean, it's not like they're really lumpy or like not distributed well. They're just very flat pillows. And they're not going to give you really much head support. And this is the design that they give us with this comforter. Let's go ahead and pull this off. The sheets, I actually don't see any noticeable stains. And, oh, you get a second layer, a second comforter. And here's our sheet. Let's go ahead and pull this one off and see if we have a mattress protector, which we do have a mattress protector. Oh no, this is an encasement. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and zip this off real quick. This encasement actually pulls off from the side, which makes it very difficult for me to get it all the way off this mattress. So I'm actually going to just show you the portion that I pulled off. I actually lifted it up and checked to see if I did find any other stains that are hidden. I didn't find anything. So I'm going to say that this mattress is pretty safe from any type of serious stains or any odd things that you can find on mattresses. As far as the feeling, it's extremely springy. It's pretty firm, so This is kind of what I like in my mattress. I like mine a lot more firm, not really soft where you're sinking in. Everyone has different preference. So just to kind of give you an idea of what you will get in this particular room, every room might not be the same as this one. So just keep that in mind. And also looking at this headboard, you do have this nice design. It's actually pretty neat, and it looks like it is from this same type of like very robust, durable, thick dark wood that a lot of these other cabinets feature too. So it's very nice to see some consistency here. Let's check out this awesome view that we have from our room. Slippery when wet. Well, I mean, to be honest with you, if you're gonna fall, I mean, there's really not much room for you to fall out there. Unless you're as tiny as I am and you can slip right underneath that that bottom opening there. And I don't know if this is a good thing or if this is like a red flag or a warning of how many locks you have to use to close this sliding glass door. I mean, let's go ahead and check this out. There's like 3 mechanisms you have to use. That, you gotta right here, and then also you have this bar that you have to lay down. And voila, you are secure. Nothing's gonna come get you. You are completely 100% safe from anyone, from any intruders of the outside world. So that will complete my room tour. So what are my thoughts on this room? The room itself isn't in that bad of condition. I actually thought it was pretty decent until I ran into those bugs. The bugs to me are going to be a deal breaker no matter what condition these rooms are in. I just can't handle having bugs crawl around on the walls, possibly crawling on you. You're laying in bed sheets that might have had bugs in them or currently do, and you just don't know it. So what I'm going to do is I actually had a couple of those bugs yell at me and tell me to get out of this room now and don't come back. So I will be getting out of here tonight, and I'll be back in the morning. And we're going to go ahead and do the exterior walk around. With that said, I will catch you guys in 1 second. Good morning. I'm back here at the Garnet Inn. So today I'm going to be walking the exterior grounds. We're going to walk around the front of the property, kind of just check out its surrounding areas. And also they have the pool area, like a courtyard. We're going to check out the pool deck and just see the condition of the property and see if we find any weird quirks and features along with it. And also they do serve a breakfast here that is included with the price of the room. So let's go ahead and find out how good is the breakfast, if it's even worth it, if it's better than some of the breakfasts I had before. Let's find out. So let's go ahead and carry on. Just judging by the logo above each of these room numbers, I could tell you this used to be a Garnet Suites. That's exactly the logo they used to have. So hello, abandoned Garnet. Hand me down, Garnet. All right, just had breakfast. I mean, what can you really say? It's just pretty much your typical like continental breakfast, probably a step below that. You had some cereal, you had some bread, some coffee, milk, some waffle batter, waffle making machine, and I think some fruit, but I didn't see any. I think everybody took the fruit by the time I got there. So we're done with that. I'm gonna go ahead and start walking the grounds and kind of showing you around the area. So let's go ahead and carry on. Walking along these long, echoey hallways. Walking down the stairs. Now, while I'm in this stairwell, I want to mention that I don't believe there's any elevators in this place. So, yeah, keep that in mind. If you have any issues with walking up and down stairs, oh, I almost tripped and fell. Maybe I should stay on the first floor. Here is the shot at the pool. At the very end, you can see a kiddie pool also. It's a nice little, I don't even know what the shape is, but yeah, it actually doesn't look bad. The water looks pretty clean. They have some nice little neat cool paths, and the one plus you get about being on the first floor is you get like an outdoor seating area. So I mean, you could say that's a plus. And here's an ice machine right under the stairs. Very interesting place to put it. I don't even think it works. Oh, it does work. It's actually a pretty neat property to walk. I mean, you got these windy paths through the trees and shrubs and the landscaping. It's actually pretty nice. It's just, you know, you could tell it's a very old, fairly old property. Another perspective of the pool. Here's a neat windy path, and then you have some areas, some lounging areas And over here you have some tables kind of set up, and you do have a couple grills that you could probably use. It's pretty cool. Here's a look at another grill. And here is our fitness center, a couple of treadmills and elliptical. And you have a TV that's not even turned on. Massive, massive mirror wall. And if you want to know how much you weigh, there you go. What's very interesting about these floors is, yeah, they look normal, and then you have these like little rectangle shaped pads that lift up when you walk on them. Let's use this one for example. Like pop up off the ground. And here is the entrance to the Garnet Inn. And this is right off OBT, a very busy intersection. The intersection of OBT and Land Street Road. I believe this is West Land Street Road over here. And I'm gonna walk towards this way because something did happen on my way here. I was using the navigation, and I'm gonna show you where it actually took me. Now, heading north on Orange Blossom Trail, just getting off the turnpike, navigation actually had me take a right on this road and take you to the side entrance for the Garnet Inn. Don't go this way. Don't listen to Google. It is actually lying to you, because once you do head this way, you're gonna find out. And let me go ahead and just walk over here real quick to show you. You're gonna be met with a gate. So there's really no point in even going this way. There are two other ways you can actually get into the Garnet Inn, and it's crazy. They actually have a sign welcoming you to the Garnet Inn Suites as if this is a normal entrance, but it's not. They actually keep this side closed. One thing you can do is actually, you're gonna have to drive on down to the next light, make a U-turn, and then come back into the Garnet Inn parking lot. Or the most efficient way, but maybe not the correct way to do things, is actually you can pull into the 7-Eleven parking lot here after making a right at the light and just drive through the Polos Mario parking lot, and that'll take you straight in. That's the way I did it, because I just felt like it was a lot quicker, and it saved me time from driving all the way down to the next light, which is possibly somewhere between a quarter and half a mile down this road, and having to come back. So yeah, there's your two ways of getting in. This is the front of the Garnet Inn. A very important thing to keep in mind is the only way you can access the interior of the property and to access your rooms is through the front entrance. You're not going to be able to go through the side. They keep all the gates locked, and really they just want everybody to go and flow through the front of the property. So there is very limited parking. Everybody's going to be parking up here in the front, but if you park over there on the side, you're going to have to walk all the way back around. See a nice little wall art there, and I love the fountain. It's not really functioning, but hey, it's there to give you another view, to let you know this restaurant is not attached to the actual hotel itself. It's extremely close though. I mean, I can almost reach across and touch both buildings at one time. So that's how close it is. And I just want to show you a good example. Here is another parking space on the left side of the Garnet Inn, and you actually do have a gate that you can get in, but they have it chained off. So absolutely not, you can't get in unless you try to jump over, and I would not want to slip on one of these. Even trying to get in through this side, it says you can use a guest room key, but there's no handle to really grab the door, so I believe it's locked also. You could probably exit from here, but you can't get in. I do want to share something quite amusing with you. When I was looking for the website for the Garnet Inn Suites, I decided to click on the website icon straight on the Google page. And guess what? It still takes me to the Baymont by Wyndham website. I thought that was pretty humorous. Last, I was able to find the Garnet Inn Suites website. And just to scroll down, I checked out some of the amenities. They do serve the complimentary breakfast. They have Wi-Fi, a small little fitness center, a business center, and also it does come with a swimming pool. You get your parking with your room. You got the amenities with your room, and you have 24-hour front desk support. And just to do a quick summary of how much I pay for this room, I did go through Priceline. The subtotal came out to $65.84. If you add taxes and fees of $15.13 on top of that, plus a resort fee of $7.99, the total cost will come out to $88.96. The resort fee you will have to pay at the front desk. So that will complete my tour of the Garnet Inn right off Orange Blossom Trail. So what are my initial thoughts? Let's start with the room. The room itself seemed like it was pretty well maintained. There are a couple things I saw. I think that's more due to the fact that it's an older property, but the thing that threw me off, and that was a deal breaker for me, was the fact that there were a couple of cockroaches crawling around. That is really a no-go for me. I don't care how clean the room is. Once I see a couple of roaches, that really just tells me, okay, yeah, there is something hiding in behind the walls. Maybe there's other rooms that are in worse conditions or much filthier than this one is. The actual property itself is not bad too, and it's actually pretty enjoyable to walk around. The pool is well maintained. It's an older pool. When it comes to the breakfast, it is what it is. You're not gonna get a food coma from it. One thing I do want to point out is some of the amenities that are close by. The Florida Mall is about a 5-minute drive, and also the upcoming Universal Epic Universe is about a 15-minute drive from this property itself. The immediate surrounding location is not very desired. I mean, I gotta be honest with you, it's Orange Blossom Trail, so what are you gonna get from it? And it's really just down the street from the Days Inn. I think I actually reviewed that one right before this video. Was it last week? You know what? I've reviewed so many hotels, I don't remember what property I did last. But with that said, tell me what you guys think. And please let me know if you have any properties that you would like me to go out and tour. Please subscribe so you can actually stay informed when a video comes. You can hit the bell icon. And also, I just want to thank you guys for watching and supporting me. I really do appreciate it. I am definitely going to be expanding out. I have a lot of requests coming in from out of state too, which is very funny. Hopefully I can get there one day. We'll see about that. Right now I'm going to stick in the Florida area, the Orlando surrounding areas, and try to expand out from there. So once again, I thank you guys. I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you again. Bye.